Good? All right. Hi, my name is Sergeant Calvin Carrasquillo. My speech for today is suicide. How do we make suicide a positive? Well, in September 25th of this year, my nephew committed suicide. I had to go home and bury him. There were no clues or questions of how this happened. They're still being investigated, and we wanted to see how we can turn suicide into a positive. So I became a suicide advocate. I went to this website. It's called the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention. Actually, I checked in El Paso, and they actually don't have advocates for suicide. Even the representative for this city, it's not even heard of. So I probably became the first advocate in El Paso for suicide. Now, with all the military training that we had, like suicide prevention and stuff like that, we can never be too sure of how or what we look for in suicide or suicide prevention. You can be talking to somebody, they might throw a little word here and there, but you're never gonna know what's actually bothering that person, what they're going through in life, anything personal. You're never gonna know. So sometimes we want to know that person. We have to get to know that person. We as soldiers and NCOs, non-commissioned officers, we should know our soldiers. Plain and simple. We should be able to talk to them one-on-one and get to know them for real, not just about Army life. Suicide rates have gone up, not only in the military, but actually in the civilian world. There's a lot of reasons people commit suicide. There's personal stuff, financial stuff. I mean, you name it, it can affect not only siblings, it can affect distant family. After this happened, I haven't talked to my family in like 15, 20 years, and it actually brought us together. Now I can stop talking to them. That's a good thing. But it's kind of sad that something like this happened to bring us together after so many years that we haven't talked to each other to bring us back together. But I wanted to make a difference, and I wanted to make the public aware of suicide and how it can affect a family and how the family has to heal from this in the long term. So, like I said, I became an advocate, and right now I'm gonna have to probably meet with the representative from El Paso to see if we can implement like suicide walks to raise funds for suicide prevention, which to me I think is a positive for us to actually recognize is that there's things that we're not catching, we're not being more involved in. But I think it's a good step to go forward, and our family, we're trying to make it together so everybody will be in a different area of the country to do at the same time, do a walk or something like that, and probably remember that person or something like that. But that is my speech on suicide prevention. I think all of us should have a part on knowing each other as, he says battle buddies, but as persons and human beings, we should spend some time with each other and try to get to know each one of us. That was who we are, not to change who we are, but who we are as a person. And that is my speech. Thank you.